The BMMP is a revolutionary amphibious tracked armor vehicle, A.T.A.V, which was developed by Uralvagonzavod, the largest tank manufacturer in Russia for the nation's naval infantry troops. The flexible design would be a marine complement to other recent Russian armor developments. The development of the BMMP will be led by the Russian arms manufacturer Transmesh Holding, which is subsidiary of Uralvagonzavod. The amphibious versions of BTR-80 and BTR-82AM are the current standard vehicles for Russian naval infantry. According to sources, Russia must upgrade its outdated amphibious vehicles to stay up with the other nations. As examples of what it should aim for, the reports name the Chinese ZBD-2000, the Italian A.T.A.V, and the US Marine Corps' now retired Expeditionary Fighting Vehicle, EFB. For mobility and fire support, Russian naval infantry forces currently rely mostly on the wheeled BTR-80 and BTR-82AM armored personnel carriers. However, once they reach the shore, these vehicles sometimes struggle in sand or snow. Tanks and self-propelled artillery are also available to the Russian naval infantry, although these weapons must be transported ashore by landing ships and other craft. BMP-3F infantry fighting vehicles, which have been modified to improve its performance in the water, specifically for amphibious operations where it has to swim from ships to land. The new BMMP would use common track frames that would increase mobility on land, combined with water jets to propel the vehicle at high speeds in the water. Uralvagonzavod says the BMMP would be able to reach speeds of faster than 72 km per hour on land and over 32 km per hour in the water. Once ashore, it will be able to carry 10 troops up to almost 160 km. The vehicles would be able to operate in almost any weather, including sub-zero conditions. The Russian design would accelerate similarly after hitting the shore, but would be slower at sea than the ZVD-2000, and roughly 4 times faster in the water than the BTR-80, -82, and BMP-3F. Designs with 5 and 6 wheels on each side are depicted in the concept art. This could be a sign that there are plans to use frames and other parts from the BMP-4M that are already in the production. This would make sense because using shared parts would lower the risk of development and production costs. It might also make the logistics training and maintenance requirements simpler, lowering the overall cost of the system. The main infantry fighting vehicle variant of the BMMP, according to Uralvagonzavod, would have a 3-person crew and uses an unmanned turret. The vehicle will have a digital fire control and other mission systems, and the weapon system can fire a variety of point and proximity detonating rounds that can engage vehicles, troops, and unmanned aerial vehicles on the ground, as well as small boats close to the shore. The briefing implied that a number of the other manned and unmanned turrets would also function on the BMMP. Turretless BMMPs could carry out more specialized tasks like electronic warfare or carrying mortars and other heavy weapon teams, says Uralvagonzavod. According to the briefing, Transmesh could complete the initial development of the vehicle by the end of 2019 and have prototypes ready to go between 2020 and 2022. Serial production of the final vehicle would then begin in 2022. This timeline fits with Russia's intention to acquire new Lavina-class amphibious assault ships by 2025. Final development of the new BMMP amphibious armored vehicle could be completed by the end of 2019, with first prototypes ready to be tested between 2020 and 2022. However, it is unclear whether the country will be able to afford a Lavinas or a significant number of BMMPs in the near future. Beginning in 2023, the first production car is anticipated to be delivered.